Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue with our theme of looking at traditional items, and we're going to make something that's kind of referred to as a knight's helmet. It's a really cool kind of hat that kind of fastens itself in the back, and if you use much bigger paper you can effectively make a hat that you can wear if you want to. I'm going to be using some origami paper today that's rectangular. You want to make something that's rectangular, so I'm going to use paper that's 17.5 centimeters by 12 centimeters. And that just happens to be the random size I'm starting with because that's paper I have lying around. So I've got my paper here, and I'm going to start off with the color side facing up. We're just going to start first by folding my paper in half diagonally, vertically. Then I'm going to fold it in half horizontally and leave it folded in half here, so they'll look something like this. After folding it in half, you have this nice edge and you still have that center crease kind of marked. I'm going to take my outer edge and fold into that here and do the same thing on the other side too. Get a good crease. Then take the first layer of paper down at the bottom and fold up. You want to try to keep your center crease lined up and get it as close to those edges as you can, so we get a nice big rectangular section of blue there. Then I'm going to just open things up for a second here, and I'm going to keep that top section that I folded back, and we see this nice crisscross of designs here in the middle. Turn it over and take the top edge again and fold down to the center. Now this should bring you right even to the center line too. We have running horizontally as well. Get this side folded over too. Both of those creases. Then following the middle crease that's already there, just push that triangle back behind. Now I'm going to take, and I have the crease already here, but we're going to be reversing it. I'm going to take what I have here and taking the top edge and fold it into the center this time, in this way. And again, you are reversing the crease that's there. You might need to kind of roll it along to kind of help you reverse that, but you want to get that all folded over so it looks something like this. Now I'm going to take what's left down here and fold it up in half so that it meets everything that I've got here. And you don't need it to be exactly on the center, because what we want to do is fold it up once, then I want to fold it up again, right even with that edge, and then I'm going to take and roll it up one more time. And that should give you this nice narrow strip, which is essentially the length that's going to be, that can go around somebody's head, for example. So if you want to know right now before we push this out into the shape of the actual design, I could tell you guys this is 12 centimeters, and you do want to give yourself a little room to overlap. So I'd say if you're looking at somebody's head size, you want to be working with this dimension, thinking that this is about 10.5 centimeters. So that's about 10.5 centimeters for the head to go all the way around for the circumference. So you want to make sure you keep that in mind when you're making this. So essentially you've got this part completed, and then what we do is we just kind of open up in the middle here and then allow this part to come around and tuck underneath. And you can just choose which side to kind of tuck into there. And if you were looking at making this super sturdy, you could put a little glue or staple that if you're making this for party or something like that. This kind of gives you that finished looking cool little helmet, which is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.